Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. Apologies, knocking the table there, shaking. Yeah, we're back with another one, and yet again we're back with another one that has been sent to me. Now, this is a home brew that has been sent to me from Rob, from formerly known as Bramwell Backroom Brewery, but is now Mr. B's Home Brews and Beer Reviews channel. So, if I remember, which hopefully I will, I'll put a link to his channel. Go and give him a watch. Go and give him a sub. He is a great bloke to watch. I love watching his videos. Really knowledgeable, and I've started to get into watching his homebrew videos as well. So yeah, go and check him out. Show him some love. Like I say, this is one from him, and he sent me two of these. Now, this is the lower ABV one. I'm not sure if he done two batches or not, but one of them come out quite, well, I say quite strong. This one is quite strong, but one of them come out, you know, very strong, and this one come out a little bit lighter. So I'm not sure if he's done two batches or what. But what we are looking at is, and I'm guessing it's sort of kind of like his own recipe, if you like. I'm kind of guessing, but we are looking at as one of his double IPAs, which is supposed to be, so I believe, to be his sort of version of Verdant's Putty. So what we got is a bottle of his Put DIPA, and it's coming in at 8.2% ABV. Now, this is the light one. The other one is 9.5%, so that'll be interesting. As you can see, bottled on the 14th of the 2nd, 24. So nice and fresh. I'm guessing it's a 330ml bottle. Now, I've had a few of Rob's beers. Very, very decent. Yeah, there is one that's got to go up. I think it was the Weizenbock. Some people might say, well, it's a little bit harsh. I wasn't harsh, but it's very hard not to compare a German-style beer, homebrew one, to a full-on German beer. It's not gone up yet. You will see it. I don't think I was harsh. I think I was just completely honest. But I've got to say, it just shows how good Rob is at brewing. So, I don't have a Mr. B's Home Brews and Beer Reviews glass. So I'm going to whack it in this little one here. Collective Arts. Lots of little skulls on. I do like that. Right. Just come out the fridge. Let's give it a go. See what we get. There was a bit of smoke coming up there. This is going to be interesting. This. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. This could be a right beast of a beer. This could be a beast of a beer. Very dark and murky. It's got to be said. It does look a little bit dishwatery, if I'm honest. But it's a very deep sort of orange marmalade look to it. Likewise, I'm sure there is carbonation in there and going up, but for the life of me, I can't see any. So yeah, very deep sort of like orange marmalade looking colour. Hazy, a finger of lovely compact white head. It does look very decent. There is some left in the bottle. So, are we going to get a full-on sort of craft feel to this, or are we going to have a traditional feel? We'll just have to wait and see. But let's dive in on the nose. So, cheers, Rob. Oh, wow. It does smell. That smells very nice indeed. That really does smell really nice, and it does have that sort of orange marmalade feel. Just bear with me for a second, because I've got a note about this actually over here from Rob. Let me look. Right. Go on the other side. There we go. Put DIPA 8.2 double IPA. Galaxy, Mosaic and Azacca hops in this. The Galaxy has given a bitterness, both the same recipe. One was just brewed too high in ABV. So the 9.5 one is exactly the same recipe as the 8.2, but it's just brewed too high in ABV. So like I say, Galaxy, Mosaic and Azacca hops. It smells really good though. Hoppy, a little bit of a malty backbone. Sort of tropical notes there I'm getting. But it does smell very nice. There's something there, but I can't quite pick up on. Maybe just my nose today, but it does smell very good. So I'm going to get the rest out of the bottle into the glass. Look at that. I'll tell you what, if it tastes as good as it smells. Hang on, just got to move that. Message coming up there. Right. Yeah, smells great. Let's dive in. Put Mr. B's homebrews and beer reviews. One of his own ones. Cheers, Rob. Cheers. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I kind of got a nice big fruity aroma on it. And I kind of expected that in the taste. Not so much in the taste though. It's got that, it's definitely got different flavours in there, which I'm going to come to after. Body's nice. You wouldn't think it was 8.2% in body, but it's certainly not watery or thin. It's just light for, say, 8.2, you might think. Really, really smooth. I mean, that is super, super smooth. Lovely and soft in the mouth. Got beautiful mouthfeel. Carbonation is minimal. Tiny, tiny bubbles. I mean, that is massively smooth. That is unreal smooth. Yeah, that is beautiful. I've got the cat trying to get in now. You're coming in, cat. Come on. Right. Massively smooth, nice and soft, but very different in taste. For me, there's sort of caramel notes, sweet, slightly sweet caramel notes, malty, with, it's hard to describe it really. You would expect a big sort of, or I was expecting, if you like, a big juicy stroke fruity number. Thank you, cat. Get out my way, thank you. But what I'm getting is the total opposite for me. Nice on the nose, really nice on the nose. And almost what you kind of expect. And then you taste it, and you kind of get the other end of the spectrum. You kind of get that, rather than a hopful would be, more of a malty kind of number. There is a little bit of a zingy sort of citrus note for me. It's hard to put my finger on what it is, but again, you are getting that big maltiness with it. All I can sort of say is it's malty all the way through, with a little bit of hop at the front and a little bit of fruitiness sort of like lingering in there. And it's there's that sort of marmalade kind of feel with a malty backbone. And then it ends off, for me, with a caramel note, slightly sweet. It's very different, but very nice, to be honest. You know, I'm in no position to knock anyone's brewing because I don't have a clue, if I'm honest. It's a very drinkable number, very much along the lines of a traditional, you know, it's a double IPA, so I'm going to call it a traditional double IPA, if you like. The 8.2, in honesty, is absolutely nowhere. There is no sign of that 8.2% because of the sweetness and the maltiness, I think. Drinks like a dream. It's one of them ones that would catch you out. You don't kind of feel it, but you kind of get a different taste to it. I think if it's a big juicier number, it would be even more hidden and maybe be more dangerous. But I think with it being malty and that, you don't pick it up, but it has a different feel about it. It's a bit easier to notice rather than a big juicy number. But for me, I mean, that's a great effort from Rob and his Put 8.2% double IPA. If you're lucky enough to have got a bottle from him, let me know what you think. A big thank you to Rob for this. It's a very interesting number. It's got to be said, a very interesting number. Go and check out Rob and his channel. I'm looking forward to the 9.5% one. Like I said, if you've had this one, let me know what you thought of it. Thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. And I'll see you again soon on another one. Cheers.